What up, y'all? Invincible, guys. So, that train scene, though. Woo, shit, bro. Alright, here we go. So, Invincible, y'all. I just started reading the series, so I have a little bit of what's going on. But, so this is sort of like this whole Spider-Man tale, Superman a bit, Justice League. It balances the whole regular life with the super heroics in a way, but with more realistic stakes. I guess the more realistic take on it. It also plays the super heroic tropes, superhero tropes that are usually common in these type of stories. It plays with your expectations and goes in a completely different way, which is absolutely great. They take a real world sensibility into it. And I know this is animated. You watch the first episode and see if you're not hooked, there's something wrong there. Because there's violence, and I'm talking about the boys type of violence. I mean, like I said, that train scene, shit, go on YouTube right now, watch the first episode, the final fight of the first episode. That'll hook you. Shit, in the comic books, that didn't happen till probably I think I want to see at the end of the first trade. After that, I was hooked. I'm glad that they actually changed that a bit for the show because it took a while for that in the comic. And I was like, I don't know if it's worked. It isn't as good as people are saying it is. And my God, that hooked me. And I'm glad this was the hook. Because the same guy who made this is the same guy who made Walking Dead. Okay, so we're going to go to the cast. Man, what a great cast. And we got Seth Rogen as the alien Alan. Zazie Beetz. I like that they changed. They're actually changing. Okay, so Steven Yeun. He is the actor for... he's the one from The Walking Dead. And funny enough, he's here. And they made him Asian, but kind of already looked Asian in the comic. So I don't know what the nerds online are saying. That switching to different ethnicities for the characters. I don't mind. I actually prefer people that look like me and people around me to look like the characters I'm seeing on TV. But that's just my opinion, so don't get butthurt about it. Walter Goggins is in it. Man, dude, they have a great cast. Walter Goggins is Cecil. Zachary Quinto. And that voice, come on, man. You gotta know Zachary Quinto. Heroes, the villain. Dr. Spock from the new Star Trek movies. He should get more voice time because man, he is a little scared. He's Robot. We got Sandra Oh as Debbie, which I think I don't want to. You know what? I'll go. Debbie, she has more agency and she's more of a better, well-developed, rounder character in here than she is in the comics. She can come off a little flat sometimes, but so far from what I've read, so far. But I like that she's actually doing a lot more here than in the comic. We got Mark Hamill in here. Come on, guys. If you know anything about animation, he is the Joker. He is our Joker. He is my Joker. Yeah, Heath Ledger did pretty good in live action, but come on, man. The real Joker is Mark Hamill. For the one and only Omni-Man, we got the mean mustache himself, J. Jonah Jameson. J.K. Simmons as Omni-Man. Man, dude, this dude. Have you seen Whiplash? Shit, dude. I was not surprised. You see Whiplash? This dude, he gave Mark some whiplash after that. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. In the comic, you wouldn't really know that Omni-Man's gonna go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It's just a 180 thing. But in this, it's like you pick up on the subtle hints that something is off about him. Something you can't do in the comic compared to animation. It gives it a sort of like a new breath to what was originally done in the comic. Dude, the animation, at some points, there's a little here and there, animation wise. But other than that, man, dude, the acting is well done. I know it's animation, but you gotta feel it. You gotta You got to be able to read it and see it for you to like accept it as true. So I actually appreciate the little moments, especially the ones with the mother and son moments are really touching. And actually got my mom into this. And usually my mom doesn't like animation at all. So this is a nice change of pace for her and for me because I get to enjoy something with my mom. Well, the animated action in here is incredible because you could do things in animation that you can't do in live action or that are pretty hard to do in live action and probably pretty expensive unless you're Marvel. They really do honor the comic with Otley being the artist for most of the thing. The violence also, Jesus man. When it goes there, it really goes there. Like no holds bar. And it's fucking great. I don't care, dude. I got a sick mind. I know that. Y'all, if y'all know me, I know I got a bit of wicked sense of humor. It get a pretty dark humor in this show, which is kind of my thing. So I'm in it, and I was satisfied with that animated. But also, I like to say I love the little subtle nuances too. Like I don't know if y'all noticed, but during the title cards, it gets bloodier and bloodier, which also helps with the show and the tone, how it gets more violent as the show goes on. So the title card, especially that last episode, that last title card. I really like the music off that they chose for this series. I'm a big fan of music, so I actually got some new music coming out of this. But I love that the Mahler twins are coming out with RTJ. Yeah, I like that they picked RTJ for Mahler twins. It totally fits too. Omni Man. That is one scary dude, man. So he is like the time bomb. For y'all that don't know, there's an Alfred Hitchcock thing where it's a time bomb. We as an audience might know that that bomb is going to go off, but the characters don't know that it will go off. So it increases the tension. And that's what they use with the Omni-Man. And if you read the comics, you know what's up. And like, oh my god, dude. So Debbie, I was genuinely scared for Debbie because there was some scenes in here that she goes off on him, and you're like, the violence this man is capable of. You're scared for everyone around him. That this dude is full of shit too at some points because you're like, he's one man, dude. Oh, probably sociopath. No, is sociopath love? Anyways, but Mark is really the heart and soul of this series, and is why we stay tuned for it. He is a teenager, which girls at the moment are a little more important than everything going around him. He's literally texting while he's fighting these super villains. I'm sorry, but yeah, Mark. He is very naive to all the things that are happening around him, and he's just at the end of the day, he's just a kid that's trying to make it to the next day. And we all were kids at that point, but he does have a sense of optimism, which helps the naivety of him. But that also causes him to make a lot of problems for himself. I mean, he's not a perfect guy, he's not a perfect character, which makes it for a more compelling view. He really does pull your heartstrings at some points. I like Ash. Name. I'll put it down here. I don't remember her name. I forgot about it. I didn't write it down. She's a bit better than she is in the comics, but she's also a little annoying. But then again, they're teenagers, so they take everything a little more personal. Mark is really the heart and soul of this series, which, I mean, this is why we stay, because we want to see what happens to this kid. And dude, he really goes through a lot, man. Jesus Christ, especially that ending. Woo! Y'all, dude, that ending, bro. God, okay, so I'm trying to be non-spoilerific as I can be, but that ending, man, that has to be one of the greatest season finales I have ever seen. And I know we're talking about an animated show, but I can't take away credit where I have to give credit where credit is due. That ending is absolutely okay. So they juxtapose. To do darkness truly well, you have to juxtapose it with the light. You have to see why it can impact either way, especially us as the viewer. I'm not gonna lie, you didn't feel something at that end. There's some, there's something wrong with you, dude. But if you saw the ending, yeah. But that finale really cemented this as one of the best shows out there, and I cannot wait. Season 2 and 3 got approved by Amazon, and I am on board. Hopefully, I can finish the series because the series is quite addicting. So hopefully, I'll be done by then. So maybe if y'all want, I can do a series review of the comics. So let me know down below in the comments. But make sure you subscribe and like. But I have to give my final verdict. I don't want to give this a 10 out of 10. Saving that for one true masterpiece. I'm going to go with 9 out of 10, guys. This is a great series. Great series. I honestly recommend it. I cannot wait. I'm trying to read through the comic to see what happens next. And boy, oh boy. I'll do, maybe in the comic series, I'll do a comparison. But from now on, I'm sticking to the show. This is a great show. Honestly, I cannot wait for next year. Hopefully they can push it a little earlier. But 9 out of 10, Invincible. Deuces, y'all.